Hey everybody, Scott again with the Tourist Trap. I am trapped in Epcot today. We're going to be walking around here. We're going to see what kind of 35th anniversary merchandise that they may have and their little display of the 35th anniversary of Epcot. We're going to look around and see what we can find as we discover the 35th anniversary of Epcot coming up on October 1st. That's coming at you right now. It looks like they have a little game that they are going on here for the Epcot Food and Wine Festival for $5.99. It's a map purchasing and redemption location for the Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. And it looks like this is where you can purchase those right here as you come in to the center hub of Epcot. I am in mouse gear here at Epcot looking for 35th anniversary merchandise, but I did find a Mr. Potato Head coffee mug here. I want one of those. Those are neat. Well, it does look like Disney has brought back the pet merchandise, which is good. If you need some pet merchandise, that is back, definitely. They got the dog squeeze toys here with the Mickey waffles and the Mickey heads and the ice cream bars. And here are some of the pet bowls for your pets. And it's been several years since Disney had the pet merchandise. I'm so glad to see that coming back. Now, we have showed you some record stores with a lot of vinyl on some videos, and Disney now has broke into bringing out the vinyl. They got the vinyl records here from all kinds of different movies, from Little Mermaid to Beauty and the Beast and the Moana we saw at Bananas Records. And they even got these box sets up here of the classics like Snow White here and the old Disneyland records. And like a storybook that pops out. I remember having the Country Bear Jamboree one, which I still have. But really cool that they're getting into bringing in some vinyl records into the parks. That's pretty awesome. I've also found some other new plush here at Mouse Gear. Here's a little Dole Whip. Says Aloha. Says Aloha on the back of it. It's the Citrus Swirl. It's a plush, and they also have the Mickey bar on a stick here. The famous Mickey Premium bar as a plush. Pretty cool. Well, I got to see a few new items. Wasn't quite what I was looking for. They did tell me that of course, the main 35th anniversary merchandise is not going to debut till October 1st, which would be the day. But they are eventually going to start rolling out pretty soon. Before that, they tell me, some merchandise, retro merchandise for Epcot that they're going to have all year long. So that should be hitting their shelves here pretty soon. Well, I went to go check out the 35th anniversary building. It's not open yet because it's only 10 o'clock. It doesn't open until like 11. So I'm going to go here and get on the single rider here at Test Track and ride this real quick. Yeah, I'm going to create my little vehicle here. We'll do one with efficiency, I guess. I was in this building when these here units were being installed, and we was in this building all night for weeks cleaning all this, even though nobody was here though. I always liked that green vehicle myself. So I'm going to hit that. Not too bad today for single rider. I hopped right up here, and I'm one of the next ones here to get on really quick. It said a 5-minute wait. It might not even be that. This here is where we hold our magic band to the thing and activate that we're going to be in this vehicle. And so it will register that we're in the vehicle.
We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to OnStar. SIM car performance data acquired.
Let's see how your designs hold up now.
Commencing SimCar off-road and extreme weather sequence.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
Well, I just got off test track, and that's my old buddy Jimmy Best from Dukes of Hazzard. When he was Roscoe P. Coltrane would say when he would have a crash, that was thrilling. Said a few other choice words. One time he said, I'd like to see him do that one. He said, I ain't gonna do it again either. But yeah, I'd do that one again. But yeah, had to put a little Dukes comment in here. You know, a high-speed car, you know. You need one of these coasters where the car will fly through the air. Now that would be cool. I hear that Universal's got a new patent on a roller coaster ride, and I think it's going to be something to that extent where the ride vehicles come off the track and go back onto the track, kind of like that. Well, it looks like they're cooking up a little entertainment here with the chefs and beating some pans, and they are cooking for sure. And those are not industrial stoves, as Gigi would say. Those are house stoves. You just never know what you're going to run into when you're wandering around Disney, at Epcot, or any of the parks, really. You kind of walk into some entertainment, and those chefs were cooking pretty good there with them pans. It's usually the sanitation brigade out there beating the trash cans, but I guess with the Food and Wine Festival, they want to do a little bit of cooking. I am just inside the door of the Old Odyssey restaurant here at Epcot for the Epcot 35 Legacy Showcase, and we're going to look at some of these exhibits inside here. Here's a big logo in the entrance as you come in, and right here is a little area where they can have some drinks out here for the Epcot 35 here in World Showcase Future World area here at the Odyssey. And we're going to walk up through here and check out the past, present, and future of World Showcase for the 35th anniversary. Here is some art renderings here on the wall of what it was supposed to look like, which it didn't turn out to look like. Mostly all photographs here of when the park first opened. I remember coming to the park back in 1983. Here is where they're putting on some finishing touches on one of the statues in the Germany Pavilion way back in the 82, back when they opened. And over here's a statue that's in Italy. Looks like they're getting prepped for it here too. And they have some portraits here highlighting the American Adventure Pavilion. And little miniature details. They always did the little miniatures before they did the full scale when they do any kind of auto animatronic thing here at Disney. And of course the iconic architecture in Japan right there. They did travel the world trying to find the most artistic buildings to represent each of the countries. Here's a photo of them installing the phone booths there in the United Kingdom, and you can see they don't have too many trees over in there. And down here it looks like they have in this building just some festival merchandise here for the International Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. It says Figment Loves Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. he is their mascot. Hopefully he will remain the mascot here at Epcot for everything. Don't want to see him just be a figment of our imagination. So over here to the right side of this building here at the Odyssey, they got set up for the Future World part of Epcot. And mostly just photographs and things here on the wall. That's the concept art of what it was to look like. And some of what it does look like now. And here's a concept artwork of Spaceship Earth. And that's when the Living Seas Pavilion opened. It didn't open till later on. I remember it wasn't here in '83 when, I don't think it was here in '83 when I got here the first time. And of course here's where they're building the land pavilion. And you can see where they're also building the other structures there. Lots of work went on for many years building this park. And the old Wonders of Life Pavilion, which is still there, they use as a festival house, but they also use it as cast training in the basement. And it's not a really structurally sound building. It has a lot of leaks in the ceiling. A lot of guests don't know that. I know that. I worked here. And here's Figment. And that looks like my buddy Ron Schneider as Dreamfinder there. Ron, if you're watching this, I need to get you on the tourist trap and talk about your Dreamfinder days. That would be so much fun. Of course, I don't think they have you mentioned down here as you was Dreamfinder, but that does look like Mr. Ron Schneider back in the day when he roamed the park as Dreamfinder for many years. And the attraction that everybody misses that they took out is Horizons. And one of the reasons they said that the building wasn't structurally sound, that's why they had to demolish it, so they said. And the World of Motion here, that was one of the first attractions here. Also, Imagineer that just recently passed away, I can't even pronounce his name, he goes to Exandio or something like that. He helped, it was one of the last things he created was the World of Motion, along with a lot of other Disney attractions. Of course, World of Motion is no longer World of Motion, it is Test Track, which everybody wants that thrill ride. And as they say, we've just begun to dream. And they used to say, if you can dream it, you can do it. Well, it is only about 10:30 in the morning, and I'm already sweating. I'm going to step into Club Cool here and get a free drink. It's one of the free things you can do here at Epcot. You're not real thirsty, walk in here, get you a free drink. Always love coming in here and get that frosty melon and cool off for a bit. It does look like several other people have the same idea this early in the morning here. This place is absolutely packed. The heat is heating up outside and it's only 10:30 in the morning. It's going to be a hot day in the 90s once again here in Florida. Well, I am going to get my favorite, the frosty melon here. And this is like my third cup of this. So, cheers. Well, Club Cool is definitely that refreshing spot here at Epcot. I did run into some tourists in there. They said they blew in here from Kansas. I asked them if they was the one that brought that hurricane, and they laughed at me. You know how my puns are. And I'll talk to anybody because I did used to work here. Started out here at Epcot in April of 2012, and I was here for their 30th anniversary. Got the commemorative coin set, exclusive only to Epcot cast members. And then I moved over to Magic Kingdom after about 9 months and spent another 2.5 years in Magic Kingdom. And wonderful company to work with, and had a great time working at Disney. Still love coming to Disney. Once you become a cast member, your world kind of changes. Even though you're not a cast member anymore, it's sort of like you sit in a different light. It's you're not a regular guest anymore. Kind of strange, but we're going to leave it at that. Sorry I wasn't able to show you any merchandise from the 35th anniversary, but we did see the displays and things, and took a little test track and got a little bit of Club Cool. Got people waving at me and stuff. Maybe they know me, I'm not sure. I get recognized out here sometimes. But it's really hot, and I'm going to continue to go out there and make it a great day. And make sure you go out there and make it a great day because you deserve it.